Hi Aries, hope you're doing well. Come through for your crystal messages reading. Just shuffling your crystal oracle cards now. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. Let's get you some messages from the crystal oracle deck and then we'll pull from the crystal tarot deck as well. Alright, so Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. What do you need to know at this time? What is your crystal messages? First card is Azurite, first crystal. And this crystal is all about intuition, psychic gifts and healing. It's linked to the element water and it's also linked to the third eye and the throat chakras. So this crystal or the stone is known as the stone of heaven. And the affirmation on the card is, I am worthy of blending with spirit to receive and deliver messages. Okay, so third eye activation. Removing any obstacles, breaking bad habits, toxic thought patterns, limiting beliefs. So use this crystal when you need to release any negative mindsets, any negative thought processes, thought patterns and limiting beliefs. All right, so this may be your, I don't know if I'm talking to the cross watcher or the Aries yet. We'll get into that a little later, I'll find out. But for now, I feel as though I'm talking to someone that perhaps hasn't had their awakening yet or is still unsure about psychic abilities and healing and intuition and all that good stuff. There's a lot of small-minded, closed-minded people out there still. A lot of them that are based in fear-based religions. Let's just say that. So it's about awakening, having a spiritual awakening and realizing there is more to life, that we only see a certain fraction, a certain percentage is what we see. The rest is beyond the veil. So what makes you think that there's nothing beyond these two eyes? I mean, we're all aware of dimensions and you know, parallel universes and realities and black holes and things like that. So I don't understand why people find it so impossible to believe that there is people out there that do have certain abilities. For some reason, I'm picking up on autistic people now. Some may say they're possessed. Others may say they're gifted. It's all about your mindset, where your mind is. Autistics, they see through the veil. They pick up on frequencies and energy that we can't. That doesn't mean that it's toxic or, you know, it's the devil, or it's just they have different abilities. They have different ways of communicating. They even communicate, some of them communicate telepathically. So this is all about getting back to basics, getting back to ancient traditions. We are re-entering, or we've entered the age of Aquarius, which is all about, I mean, the Aquarius energy is air element. So that's about communication, telepathy, things like that. So we're entering that era. So yeah, I don't know who that one was for, but this is in regards to abilities, psychic gifts, healing and intuition, and not to shy away from them. It says you are worthy of blending with spirit. Spirit wants you. The divine wants to use you as a vessel, wants to use clean-hearted people as a vessel to get his messages out there. How else will they be delivered? You have prophetic dreamers that can interpret dreams. You know, you have people that have numerous abilities, that can communicate with animals, that communicate with the dead, that can communicate with, you know, the clairs, the feelings, sensations, that deep inner knowing. You don't know why you know, you just know. And you have a deep faith in your inner knowing because 9 times out of 10, you have got a strong connection with the divine, because that's where these gifts are coming from. Made in his image. So yeah, we have Azurite. The next crystal is blue lace agate. This crystal is a calming crystal. It supports you with balancing and harmonizing. Also supports communication. It's linked to the water and air element. So that's about your emotions and your communication, and also your throat chakra, again, communication. So this is how you're communicating your emotions. Eases tensions in your relationships and within yourself. I feel someone is finding it difficult to open their mindset to realize that there are other worlds and other beings and other entities and other dimensions and other realities. I feel someone is very small-minded and they are finding it difficult to realize that this is real. Peace is my natural state of mind, and that's how you receive the messages. You can't receive messages if you're all up in your head and you got that ego mind chatting away, telling you you know what's best, when intuition comes from your spirit, it's from your soul, it's from your higher self. So that voice is very calming, it's quiet, it's subtle, it's not loud like the ego. So peace is our natural state of mind, it states. So if we're all at peace, that means we're all able to access these abilities, these psychic gifts, and this healing powers that we all have within us. We're all healers. We're all here to ultimately heal ourselves, to heal our bloodlines, and to heal our lineage, get rid of these karmic cycles, karmic contracts, breaking these generational curses. This is what we're on this planet, in this lifetime, on this timeline, to do. So anyone that guilts you or shames you away from doing that, you have to ask yourself, are they godly or are they from the devil? Okay, so let's get one more. Just before I did this reading, someone commented on my TikTok under one of my videos. Quoted a Bible scripture, Micah, I think it is, about seers, psychic people that are going to be shamed and shunned, that, it's the devil's work. But if you do your research, you'll know that there was multiple prophets that were seers. Daniel was one. Daniel was promoted to top chief man to support the king with his dreams, interpreting his dreams and psychic, his psychic interpretations on what the king was sensing and dreaming. So how is that any different? It's all about your mindset. It's all about how you see things and not being judgmental. And another quote that comes to mind in the Bible, it says, touch not my anointed. So if God is anointing, if the divine source, whatever you want to call it, is anointing certain ones with these gifts and abilities to communicate these messages, just like they did back in the day with Joseph and Daniel, and what makes you think that God will not be using people as vessels in these times when we need it more so? We're in the last days. So yeah, just be mindful of being judgmental and trying to paint everybody with the same brush just because you don't have that mental capacity to understand something from your point of view. Perhaps you need to grow a bit more. Perhaps you need to go through certain life experiences. Perhaps you need to go through your own spiritual awakenings to finally get it. But that doesn't mean that what that person's doing is wrong. We have lapis lazuli. This crystal is all about communication. Again, third eye, throat chakra, and water element. So this is definitely about speaking your truth and speaking that which you're seeing in your third eye and not being ashamed of doing so. Lapis lazuli, talking about ancient times, is one of the ancientest or oldest crystals to man. Lapis lazuli is the stone to promote psychic abilities, and these crystals were embedded in the breastplates or breast pieces of these high prophets, and also in the headdresses of ancient Kemet, kings and queens. So we need to come away from this shunning and shaming things that we don't fully understand, and to embrace things and learn, research, educate yourself. Ignorance is the lack of education. This, as I split the deck, it says, I am a continuous work in progress, experiencing rebirth in each chapter. So as you continue to die and be reborn, it's old parts of you that are dying. So perhaps this was your mindset last year or this year. This is your mindset this year, but you never know. You may go through some major events in the next few years that breaks open your third eye. You go through your spiritual awakening, and then you're going to start to see visions and things like that. Does that mean the devil's in you, or does that change things because it's happening to you now? This is the point that I'm getting at. Not to be judgmental, because we all are on our own spiritual journeys, and you never know what is in line for you next. All right, so Aries, your crystals. Oh, first of all, welcome if you're watching me on YouTube. Thank you for your likes and your subscribes. It's much appreciated. Continue to do so. It helps the channel. TikTok family, what's good? Welcome to any new followers. Hit that like for me. Hit the follow for me if you haven't already. And share this message with anyone that you feel will need it. Any Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. So, Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. Your crystals are azurite, blue lace agate and lapis lazuli. All about psychic abilities, gifts, healing, intuition, calming the mind so you can actually hear your spirit speak, your higher self speak, silencing the ego mind and allowing spirit to take the lead, and then trusting in that which you are being shown, okay? Trusting in the wisdom that is residing deep within you. All right, so let's get some tarot on this now. Crystal tarot deck. Azurite, blue lace agate and lapis lazuli. Those are the crystals that will support you in overcoming any of the blockages that we've been speaking about. All right, so Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. What is your crystal messages? What do we need to know right now for Aries? What's going on? What's the strongest energy surrounding Aries at this time? Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. Let's go. First card out, we have 10 of Pentacles and a Queen of Pentacles. So we have a Queen of Pentacles that is in their bag. Nice start. I have everything I need to prosper and I celebrate everything I achieve. Okay. Tell me more, please, Spirit. I've got my deck the wrong way around. Yeah, we have the Moon, Ace of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Okay, so talking about intuition, there we are with the Moon. Intuitive gifts, intuitive abilities, being able to tap into different dimensions, tapping into your abilities, into your gifts, into your higher self. And this is how you bring messages into the physical to support you and to guide you on the right path and to make the right decisions. This may be what this Queen of Pentacles does. Perhaps this Queen of Pentacles is a seer. She uses her intuitive abilities. 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. So this is someone's work, I feel, that they use their abilities in their work to support themselves and the community. King of Cups, Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. King of Cups, I am my own anchor. Okay, tell me more, please. Aries, messages for Aries. So we have a Queen of Pentacles, a nurturing feminine energy here. That is a healer, I think. They are intuitive, they have abilities. They are moving forward in regards to their work. They are mastering their abilities. We have 10 Wands and 2 Pentacles with the King of Cups. So King of Cups is someone that is emotional, matters of the heart, someone that is in their feelings or has feelings for someone. What I'm picking up is this King of Cups energy has feelings for this Queen of Pentacles, but they were unsure as to whether to proclaim these feelings or not, with the Two of Pentacles juggling. Someone's juggling. Okay, what I'm picking up is someone may be juggling between two people, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Someone that's caring, nurturing, and then a masculine energy that is emotionally mature, emotionally intelligent. 10 wands, but this is a heavy burden. So Aries, are you juggling between people, burdening yourself? 10 of wands. Tell me more, please, Spirit. 5 of Pentacles. Feeling lonely, left out in the cold. Lack mindset. Broken. The Tower. Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Death and Temperance. Someone's been speaking illy of this Queen of Pentacles. Someone's been carrying, okay, what I'm picking up is you, Aries, or the cross watcher, flip the roles if needed, has been carrying information or playing two people off against each other, juggling back and forth between two people. But this is burdening you. This is baggage. You're feeling alone right now. Divine intervention is at play. Perhaps to cause an ending to this juggling that's going on between this Queen of Pentacles and this King of Cups energies. Could even be a Sagittarius or someone with Sagittarius highly aspected in their chart. We have the Temperance, which represents protection, balance, tempering the situation, finding calm through it all. We have the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Ace of Swords is the truth. 3 of Swords, heartbreak. 2 of Cups. You have been playing two people against each other, Aries. And it's getting to the point where you can't continue because it's burdening you. It's actually making you feel at a loss. Divine intervention has to come in now. Divine intervention is at play because there's a lot of, is this slander? This is slander. 5 of Wands. Someone is very aggressively slandering someone else. Now the divine has to get involved with the Tower and the angels of protection because you're doing too much. Death card. This situation needs to be transformed and transmuted. We have the 7 of Pentacles, an investment, Knight of Cups. Wanting to bring an investment to... Okay, so what I'm picking up is I feel as though this Aries, flip the roles if needed, I don't want to offend anyone, but the truth is the truth. This Aries has been carrying information to this other person who's in the energy of the Cups, emotions. Carrying back and forth information, Page of Pentacles, messaging this person, wanting to invest in a situation that two people were going to invest in. So literally cock blocking, being the middle third wheel. This Aries has aggressively plunked themselves in the middle of two people that were about to invest in each other. That's what I'm picking up. My daughter just sneezed, which is confirmation for me. Anytime I'm doing readings, she can be in another room. If she sneezes, it's confirmation. 4 of Wands. This is actually a twin flame union that's been tampered with, which isn't clever. Let's keep going. So someone has aggressively been playing two people off from each other and trying to beat the other person to investing in someone. So is this investing in this Queen of Pentacles? There's 2 masculines that are interested in a Queen of Pentacles. Someone that's nurturing, caring, good with business, good with the children. And you're playing each other off like it's a competition. 2 of Wands. Should I stay or should I go? I focus on what I want and I make it happen. So needing a plan. Tell me more, please, Spirit. This is a bit messy. This is 5 of Swords. So you're literally... Okay, I've just heard bullying. You're bullying someone out of a position that is divinely aligned for them by the divine. So the Tower is involved now to shake things up and get everything back in alignment to how it should have been before this juggling and interruption happened. I have to say, this is a messy interruption, and it's all because of jealousy with the Five of Swords, playing mind games, wanting to win at all costs, wanting to control the situation by, you know, running and carrying a message over there and then quickly going to talk to that person before that person talks to them. And that's a lot of work, and it's showing because you're burdened. Not only burdened, you're losing your resources. That's probably karma. You may even be losing people. Perhaps they can see what you're doing. Are you wanting to invest in this feminine because she's got psychic abilities and you're thinking that she'll be able to help you to get to the bag? So you wanted to creep in and take this offer away from this King of Cups, who's actually emotionally mature enough to handle someone like that. You wanted to creep in and take this offer away from this masculine energy here. But it's led you to loss. This could even be involving an Aquarius with the Fool card. Someone took a leap of faith and it's ended them in burdens and losses. Hierophant. This has been coming out in the collective readings. So this may be the Aries Taurus cusp person that's been coming out, that's been throwing anger around, confusion around, evil eye, jealousy, bad mind, bad intentions, overindulgent in drinking and ego. This may, okay, so yeah, so this involves an Aquarius. The affirmation on that card is, I am guided and protected on my life journey. So this was a part of your journey to encounter this Queen of Pentacles. And that's the truth. Ace of Swords. It's part of your calling. And this issue here tried to sabotage it. Tower had to come in, shake things up, get things back on their right path. So moving forward, Spirit. The Devil. Obsessed. Obsessive, possessive, controlling, got addictions. Tell me more about the Devil. Obsessed with a union, Two of Cups, and a new beginning. So this Aries is obsessing over two people's relationship. How weird. Why would you, as a grown man or woman, be so heavily invested in another grown man and woman's relationship? Because you're alone now. Loner. Five of Cups. Feeling all sorry for yourself. Playing the victim. Woe is me. So you're alone. So you thought you'd interfere in a divine connection. Tell me if I'm speaking to a cross-watcher or not. And now you're experiencing karma. This is the karmic wheel. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fate. Moving forward now. Let's get some advice for this Aries. Knight of Pentacles, moving forward, slow and steady, building yourself back up. We have fire sign cards here. The Sun, the Strength, that's Leo energy for me straight away, both of their cards. And in the middle, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this Sun, fire sign, feminine is single, 9 Pentacles, single, independent, doing her thing. Not codependent on anyone, financially stable, strong, resilient, positive, optimistic, always in deep gratitude for what they have. Why are you telling me about this fire sign? The Lovers. So this is the person, the female energy that is involved with these two masculines. You've got the Aries, Taurus cusp that's coming out as the devil, very toxic, doing the most, playing sneaky games, playing people off each other. And then you've got a Knight of Cups who is keeping their heart protected but open until the right person comes. I know that the right person waits until I am ready, it says on the card. So now there is sleepless nights and anxiety because people are moving away from this Aries and realizing that they are just a backstabber. 10 of Swords. I'm just a messenger. Under heavy judgment, or this Aquarius now has to make the right judgment call with the Star, or you judged this female healer who's a star. The star represents a healer. You judged them. Just going back to the oracle cards earlier, being judgmental on that which you do not understand. You do not have the mental capacity to understand it. So why would you judge it? Why would you not learn and grow and open your mind to seeing, you know, things from a different point of view? You don't know everything. No one knows everything. There's so much out there to learn. There's so much more out there that we don't know about. There's so many lies that we've been told over the years that we're having to unlearn. So this is very judgmental, very egotistical, very arrogant, I have to say. This person is very arrogant that whatever they say goes, and if they don't agree with it, all hell breaks loose. It doesn't work like that. So the divine definitely had to get involved just so his plan could move forward with the Chariot card. Okay, so advice for the Aries is you're under heavy judgment and under heavy karma for interfering in the divine's plan for these two people. Another sign, another card showing me it's a divine feminine, or a fire sign feminine, sorry. We have all three cards suggesting it's a Leo feminine who is in their bag that you got jealous of and thought you'd try and sabotage with lies and slander and being a devil in their life, just obsessively causing burdens and baggage for no reason, simply because you didn't know how to express your feelings and you couldn't see the truth that this person is a healer with abilities and intuition is real. Okay, let's get one more card to close the reading. 8 of Wands. Forward movement and communication. So the more this type of toxicity is spoken about with information, Page of Swords, the more this gets spoken about, the more people can see and hear the truth. I feel as though you've been stalking this person and blocking her communication with the 8 of Swords, because you know that this is going to come out, and you know she's intuitive, and you know that her intuition is on point. So you've been doing all sorts to prevent people from getting to her to get to the truth. And not only that, you've been blocking her work online as well. Page of Swords, 8 of Swords, which is entrapment, trying to block this healer from speaking her truth. Oh dear. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? We have 10 cups. Regardless of all that negative energy, these people are still going to be moving forward towards their happiness. 10 cups. Complete emotional satisfaction. And the affirmation on the card says, I have all I wish for in my relationships. So unfortunately, because you chose to be toxic, your karma is to be in the 5 of Pentacles, lonely and in lack, while these people who have kept their heart open, healthy and balanced get to move forwards towards 10 Pentacles and 10 Cups. Emotional satisfaction and financial security long term. All right, Aries, let me know if it resonates in the comments. Again, flip the roles, flip the genders if needed. Maybe I've been talking to the cross-watcher. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can do so via the website naturalmiracles.co.uk. Let me know again in the comments if it resonates. Thanks for your likes, shares and subscribes. It definitely helps out the channel, and I will catch up with you soon. You take care.